Hello there.
Hello.
Next, once again, you're the last person to show up.
Listen, can you hear my dryer?
No.
No.
Okay, good. I think I finally fucked with it enough that it stops squeaking whenever I turn it on.
Well, that's good.
That is good.
So I have here with me a soft and delectable brisket. However, she
Wow.
is not for eating.
Oh,
Dang.
I mean, obviously, you don't feed your cats, so how
Yogurt.
you gonna eat them? They got no weight to them.
Haha. I would be laughing if that joke weren't played out.
You can eat the bones.
He ate the bones.
I suck the marrow from my cat's bones nightly.
Nightly. Night rain.
Oh,
Oh.
Not irony. Anyway, brisket sheds a lot, but she's very sweet. And now I have her where she can kind of roam the house, and Gumball hisses at her, but like doesn't do anything. So I think they'll probably be okay.
she a long hair cat?
No. She's short hair. She's a tortellini.
Tortellini?
Whoa.
Anyway, last week we were in the middle of Operation Shadow Moses.
Shadow Moses.
Yes, Shadow Moses.
Metal Gear.
Middle
Going
of
well.
the year. Going pretty well. We haven't had a security breach yet. However, we haven't had to deal with Vulcan Raven, Sniper Wolf, Psycho Mantis, Decoy
Psycho
Octopus,
Mantis?
or Liquid Snake yet, or
Damn.
Revolver Ocelot.
I can't believe they're all waiting in the main room.
Next room, yeah.
It's gonna make this kind of rough, huh?
You know, if Sniper Wolf was waiting for me in the next room, I think I'd take the bullet. I think I'd let her shoot me. Yeah.
Sniper. It's just like a kobold, but it's wearing a dumb like wetsuit with the top unbuttoned a bunch.
Dexter's like, I like a woman that will literally kill me. And he gets shot. in the
Yeah, I
face.
mean, two favorite things, you know.
Yeah.
Women and dying.
Yeah, love it.
I love women and I love dying.
No better place to be than here, then.
Killed by my two favorite things in the world, women and death.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, let's get right back into Virtuous Mission.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, Virtuous Mission is in GS3. I don't know if the mission was.
I don't think any of us have a knife gun.
Hey, some of us are using blue weapons and some are using red.
What if I just leave the console on for like 80 years?
I don't think that does anything in GS1, so...
No.
Yeah,
You
we
have
don't
game time of 80 years.
have the end or anything.
Also, you have to get to the end before leaving it on for a week kills him. If you just start the game, then leave the game on for a week, he doesn't die when you get to him.
He dies in my dreams.
Every night in my dreams.
And his fucking eyes explode out of his head.
It's his teeth that shout out because he had dentures.
Yeah, but his eyes also do that weird bulging thing.
They did do that, you're correct.
Did we want to
I
wait?
guess that's what happens when you invent
10
sniping.
minutes?
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
We're not seen. And anyone does, well, it's just...
Yeah, the only potential worry would be if they came in to check this room, but I don't think they'll do that within 10 minutes. Anyone unconscious won't wake up within 10 minutes, so should be
Yeah.
fine. One time.
Try to-
Yeah.
Had a heal.
We want to go
here.
into this with max, with everything we can. So
I can't remember. Is there like another door between this hallway and the main room, or is it just like
Oh, yeah.
open?
There you go,
directly
Cat.
into-
You're fucking full health.
was already full health.
No, you're not. You're missing 4.
No, you're
My
not.
max
You're
health is
poisoned.
-4.
You're still injured though.
Drain automatically
Yes, but
applies.
healing me won't do anything.
Drained automatically applies. That's
You
not-
don't take away the 4 HP. It takes it off it yourself. Your
Well,
max
no,
HP.
The 4 HP is from the poison damage, but then she also was drained, which then dropped
Yeah.
her
Oh, I
max
see, I
HP. So you can take that healing.
Okay.
And then that gives me my focus point back.
Okay, so you waited 10 minutes.
Yep.
Good.
Dexter's ready to
Go
go.
ahead and wait your Mimo. I don't want you getting obliterated by Dragonfire.
So true.
Minmo speak. Minmo says, "Don't worry, father. Even if I die, I will resurrect once more, like the phoenix."
Yeah.
However, all you guys hear is mlem, 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 mlem,
Yeah,
mlem, mlem.
Wallace goes, "What was that?"
Is he
And then
worried?
it licks his eye.
It's like my snake. And don't worry, I'll come back. I want to die though.
I'll resurrect again and again, like the mythical phoenix. I will rise from the ashes.
Wow.
All you hear is gecko noises.
How majestic.
It's like, is he worried? Is he scared or something?
That is, in fact, the noise it makes. All right.
Cool. Hold on. Is there anything? What do I want to do here? Oh yes, before we head into the main room, how many tinctures do I have left? 3. So I can give 3 of us resistance to fire for a minute.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, that should. Considering the fire damage arising from the breath, and the breath hits a wide area, would it be best to give it to the most fragile members rather than the frontmost, or? I'm not sure if, depending on how we spread ourselves, we might get all of it by all of it, but it's a relatively small room for that kind of thing, so.
I think Dirty Work should probably have it no matter what, right?
Sorry, who you said?
Dirty Work.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I guess
Because-
just giving it to front people still makes more sense because they'll be getting
all
hit
fragile.
more after.
Hello?
Yeah, we are all relatively fragile. Yeah. So.
Like, yeah, we don't got.
Let me
You're all
know if,
fragile from Death Stranding.
If we want to do Dirty Work, myself and Dexter, we'll have the healers have
Let me
it.
know if anything needs to be
That
changed
should-
sound wise.
That seems like it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. So once we get ready, I guess to go through the door.
Yeah.
Here? Yeah. And then I guess we just want to move as fast as possible, deal with the guards, and then crash right into the room to deal with the boss.
I think if we breach this door over here,
Everything
we're
is
gonna have to fight
quiet.
anyone who's up there.
Well, I mean, the question is should we take care of the guys in the next room and then I prep it and give it, or should I just prep it and give it here before we breach and then?
I
'cause it only
think it's
lasts a
probably
minute.
better if we. Okay, so
Uh,
the thing is we attack here, we might be dealing with the Drake before we have a chance to re-chug.
I've upped
Mhm.
Discord
If we do it
slightly.
here,
The
yes, we are
music in game is
surrounded.
quiet because Sheep has
Um,
now been using some
but,
copyrighted music, so I can't
um,
really play that on stream.
Will be guaranteed to have the fire.
So I just have everything. I usually have this
We do it at the end of the hallway, yeah.
down as much as
Does that make
possible,
sense?
or just off.
Is there any? I'm trying to think if there's any worry of the Drake just spewing the fire down this hallway.
That is also fair. On the other hand, Drake spewing the fire down this hallway is about the same. Yeah.
Just bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, in case of then we would want to use it because then while we're fighting the guys there, or right after we dealt with them, it would breathe before we got a chance to put in the energy resistance. Or am I misunderstanding?
Oh, you had to double your
That's
volume.
the
Okay,
worry.
interesting.
So we should do it right before we enter this door right here at the beginning.
I can
Well, no, it'd be this door.
Discord
There's
more.
another door closed.
I don't
Unless
want to
it's-
up
Okay,
my
I guess
mic
they
because
would
it's
have to
already
open the
like
door
goes
and
to the
drink
yellow.
Yeah, okay. So then yeah, we can do that then. So we can go
That's
in
if,
there.
that's if they're awake.
deal with
Maybe
the
they're still
guards,
asleep.
and then, yeah.
Just Nazgul's knives stabbing pillowcase.
I suppose depending on what exactly happens.
But you guys are the Nazguls in this situation.
So dirty work.
Yeah, and the pillowcase is a
first,
kobold.
right?
That's nothing I
Yeah,
can
I
do
suppose it
there.
would be Dirty Work and myself, and then the rest of the three of you would all be. Well, I guess
Then
it's a
maybe
small
me in the middle, Dexter
hallway.
behind, and Clee in the back.
Yeah, Discord's almost maxed out on the OBS
the
now.
Cover from shooting
I can't
over allies.
mess with my
Does
mic.
more allies make it worse?
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's about to peak.
It does.
Yes,
No,
it does. Does it? Oh,
No.
I didn't.
I guess it's DM thing.
Uh,
'Cause-
I can turn it slightly.
There's
Maybe
not a
that
specific
helps with the
hard
volume,
rule about,
but
like multiple allies makes it harder cover. However, if a big creature is between you and the enemy, it can be
okay.
harder cover.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so then yeah, I suppose Clee being in the fullback would make probably the most sense, and yeah, so we can go Dirty Work, me, Cat, Dexter, Clee.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, and then when we get in there, we're gonna take out the boss kobold or the Drake first, or the other little shits that will surely come up and fight us.
I don't actually know how strong the chief is. Obviously, the Drake is the bigger threat, but
Not necessarily.
I sure hope he gets the bigger threat. I don't want a kobold chief who's stronger than a Drake. Also, based on their dynamic, I would have assumed. But I could be wrong. If we want to deal with individual threats to lower the number of targets, it would make the most sense to take care of the chief first, I suppose. Since if we're dealing with the Drake, that's probably going to take the most time, and while the chief could keep doing things, if he has any ability to actually
probably
fight
does.
well. Yeah, so I guess it would make the most sense to deal with him first, but someone should
I can try to shoot the Drake. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you do have the highest firepower, so it's probably fine if you still target the Drake, just to keep lowering it. But maybe the rest of us just try to take care of the chief as quickly as possible. Me and Dirty Work can flank him, deal with him relatively quickly, and then we can move to the Drake. It also depends though on where they are actually in the room, so we'll kind of have to play it by ear.
Yeah.
You don't actually know how many did you say there were in total? There were like 15.
I think there's like 4 left. Not counting Stone Toe.
Okay. And we didn't go down the treasure area, which might have 1 or 2 sleeping guys, so
Right.
they probably just have 2 guards waiting up here in this hallway, or 1 or 2 guards, and then
I think it was 2 or
those
3,
2,
and then the
right?
chief and the dragon.
Yeah.
The Drake. Right. Not a dragon.
Mhm.
I think we're facing at most like 6 or 7.
Okay. Okay, so
But I
yeah,
think it's
so-
closer to 5.
Okay, so we go in that order we said. Dirty Work, me, Cat, Dexter, Clee. We take care of the guards as quickly as we can. Then I give the 3 the Dirty Work, Cat, and Dexter the energy mutagens, which will take us 3 turns, 18 seconds. And then I suppose we just bust in and we we get to it, Klee shoot the Drake. We'll try to flank and deal with the chief. Otherwise, we'll play it by ear and see what's going on.
Let's,
Any other special weaknesses or anything you know about Drakes we don't already know about?
Sick.
Let me do
Yeah,
a
I don't
check.
know why it went to Illinois. That's.
Is that Arcana?
It's Arcana for Drakes. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. This is
Blind.
all fucked up, actually. Hold on. Let me fix this.
Wallace. So you know that flame drakes are weak to cold, as you would assume. They are immune to fire, and like all dragons, are immune to paralysis and sleep effects.
Mhm. So I mention all of that.
Is this not.
I suppose actually I'll also probably want to buff my. I've
Nope,
2
that's not
turns
it.
worth of buffs I can put on my weapon. That in hindsight might make it better if I just go for the Drake, because I have both. I have both conductive weapon and I can put spider venom on my weapon,
How do I fix this?
which seems pretty good. Actually, maybe I just want to put spider venom on immediately because I get 3 uses out of it due to my special weapon.
Oh, it's the names. There we go. I thought it was my actual scene.
Don't want to give him too much time in there ruminating before we go in.
Faster we kill the Drake, the less fire it'll have to breathe.
Sorry, say it again.
So the faster we kill the Drake, the less fire he'll have to breathe.
Yep,
Yeah.
true.
That there.
Yeah. In which case,
Bow, bow, bow.
yeah. Actually, between this and Klee, maybe we could just take out the Drake relatively quickly if we really pour on the firepower. And if we do that, then we can make this a hell of a lot easier.
actually,
I'd be
if
dead.
I can try
Klee is
to
next to
buff
me,
everyone. Yeah.
if Klee is next to me, I could runic weapon just before entering. I could
Oh,
drink
it's
the potion runic
also a
weapon.
good idea. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can do that, and I'll prep the energy mutagens, and then I'll buff my own weapon, and then we can move in. So it should take us, I guess it'll be like 30 seconds in the hallway. Give them time to get up, but probably not much time to do much more. Well, if they have the guards, they might send guards to open the door, but hopefully we can.
How long did the
To make
mutagens
sure your
last?
spell's the last thing, that way it's not.
Depends. Some minutes,
Th-
some last for an
there-
hour, some last
This
for 10.
one. Hold on, sorry. Let me just check my. Check how long it lasts here. Energy mutagen. This mutagen lasts a minute.
Have to
No.
lower
Okay,
him.
so we can you can
slightly.
tincture them all up, and then we can go in and drink at the same time.
Again?
Yeah. Okay, and
He's
the
loud
venom
to
lasts
me.
significantly longer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on now. And then worst case, I'll use a hit on like a kobold, and then he'll be very unconscious. Extremely.
Fell unconscious.
Non-lethal poison, because I'm hitting
That's
him
not-
non-lethally.
That is not how that works.
Isn't that's how it was working for the poison damage in my weapon before?
No, that was for the poison damage tied to the weapon. That's not for a separate poison.
Oh, okay. Those are okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I know. Okay, then I guess I would kill the guy if I used that. Then.
Because the poison damage tied to your weapon is applied if you successfully roll a damage check. The damage from the venom is for a save, which you cannot make non-lethal. You have like feats or spells or something.
Uh huh. Well, I mean, I guess that's better than if the poison on the weapon was automatically lethal as well. So, fair enough. Still probably will just apply the venom ahead of time. I guess. No, I guess I'll hold off. And just to get all my uses. I might end up using all 3 on the Drake, depending how strong he is. So, okay, so and then let me just make sure. I believe my conductive weapon also lasts a minute, so it's like all somewhat awkward. Yeah. Wish all these buffs didn't last exactly 1 minute. You know, I know. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we do that. We deal with the guys, and then once Dexter's back here, and then yeah, pop up, head in.
Okay.
Less of this if they're weak to cold.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's perfect. How long is it? Like, 1 minute. Okay, well, yeah, you can use that. Okay, yeah, and especially with that, probably make sense to deal with try to attack the Drake. Weakness is just a flat amount added, so that would be especially strong against the Drake.
Yep.
All right. You guys gonna buff and do your thing?
You gotta get through the hallway first, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to enter the hallway?
Well, we
Well,
would,
there's
but
two
two
AFK
people are now
people, so-
AFK, so.
Okay. So pause.
I'm back, sorry.
Wait. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Down to one AFK person.
Dirty work. Dirty work left just as he got back. Yeah. Once he gets back, we'll head in. I'll just grab a drink here real quick. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Wow. So every single Digimon in Time Stranger is going to have voice lines in both sub and dub.
Nice.
Really?
That's a lot of voice lines.
Yeah, I
Pretty
try to avoid cheese. They go in the SMT route.
I'm sure it's like their main attack or something. Like I saw one where I
Yeah,
think it was Ultra Vmon. He's like V laser, and that was it.
Yeah, I think that's just like I just saw Agumon going pepper breath.
Ah, hell yeah!
Oh, pepper breath.
I'm excited for that game.
Right.
I want to play like the other ones where Cyber Sleuth and all, but it's like I play it and then anything I see about it, it's like this is how you get the best memory thing. You gotta grind it out for 80 hours. I'm like, oh no,
Don't do that. Don't
I
do
don't,
that.
I don't
Yeah, that
want
sounds
to.
like it would be.
Yikes.
Don't
Yeah,
do that.
I liked the bit of Cyber Sleuth I played. I fell off just because a lot of other things came out and stuff happened, but good game. I plan on getting back to it.
You don't need that USB. I know what the one they're out talking about to beat the game and do everything. Because it's not fun to get, because it's really RNG.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, welcome
Okay.
back.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, there's no one in the hallway.
Yeah, I
Okay. Well, I
assume
guess
not.
to the end and
That's
start
what I
up.
said.
I didn't. Sorry,
There wasn't anyone in the hallway last time.
No, I know we talked, but
Okay.
there's
Oh,
probably going to be a ding dong, like, right
Also,
here.
there might be traps in this hallway. Should
Yeah.
we?
I don't.
We didn't go through here before, did we? Is
Yes.
this the
Oh, we
hallway?
did, we
where
did.
We've, we've been through
We
here. There was no
Oh,
traps.
Okay, well, there shouldn't be any traps. It'd be kind of weird if they didn't have any, and then they didn't show us a way to avoid them. So
I mean, I'll keep an eye on it.
I think it's this. Yeah.
yeah, so I guess I'll just start. I can just start buffing us now, since.
Well, we want to get to the end of the hallway, right?
I mean, I guess.
I'm moving
Yeah.
forward, looking for traps just in case.
Sure. I mean, I can just I'll just start as I'm moving. I can start creating them while we're doing this, and then so let me do start doing the quick tinctures here. I'll just make. And the assumption, of course, being this is over the course of 3 turns, but I'm just going to make all 3 right now.
Well, so where would you actually stop in the hallway and do
Probably
this with
right
all your
here,
characters
right?
positioned?
if you're stopping
Yeah,
there,
here,
okay.
I guess. I was like, the idea was like, while Dirty Work is slowly going and we're looking for traps, I'm like making the mutagens and handing them to the people, right?
It's only
So
one action. Can you just make them all at once, or is it once per turn?
Well, it's 2 action. It's 1 action to make it, and then 1 action to actually use it on someone or on myself. So it's like I can move and then do it.
Yeah, and
once per
then
turn,
the
right?
person grabs it, drinks it then because they only last until the end of that turn.
Yeah. So I guess based on this, probably the first one I hand is to Cat, just because Cat's right there, and you're like 10 feet up. And the next one I make, I'll step up and hand it to you. And then I guess the last one, I'd need to step back for Dexter.
I mean, he could walk up,
Um,
grab it.
Temporary.
Yeah, or that.
We'll
could
just
work
do
too.
this. Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
order.
Yeah, so I guess just go ahead and here. Let me.
I got it. I'm putting it on myself. Cold?
Mhm.
No, fire. Sorry.
It would be fire. Yeah.
I can...
And I guess there is the one downside of I think if they do any other energy damage, we have weakness to it. I don't really expect them to, but
Yeah.
if they do anything lightning or cold related for some reason, be careful about that.
Okay. Can
So
we...
gonna hit use on that one, and I'm gonna do let me just hit this one. So if cat, okay, you guys got it. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's going down
Yeah, because
automatically.
time's passing. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So how about we do this? Take these effects off yourself.
Yeah. Well, we'll just set it when initiative goes.
First of all, you can't take that unless you're directly next to him, Dirty Work. So you'll need to be directly.
He
next
did.
To him
He
to-
did
was
get
directly
next to
I
him.
was,
moved up, and then
yeah.
That's
time
why
kept
we all
going.
had it.
Yeah,
Right.
if you want us to do it like that, you're gonna have to put us in turn order.
Then we need to do it in turn order. All right. Let's
Okay,
go.
well then.
I was gonna say, I think the best thing to do is just go in initiative. I say I'm still gonna use stealth because we're sneaking. Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm gonna be.
So we're in turn order now.
Okay.
Oh, that
So
sucks.
Wallace-
I assume the three people. I mean, I guess Dirty Work if you want to do a search.
Yeah, we're just
So
waiting.
it's-
right?
Yeah, I mean, I might as well like
Oh yeah, yeah.
continue to stealth, but also I'm gonna seek ahead just to make sure.
Okay. You don't detect any traps in the hallway.
Do I hear any movement coming from like the door or anything?
It's a
Little
banner
hallway.
flap, but no.
Alright.
It is your turn.
Well, I put the mutagen on
And then-
myself. Yeah.
Well, in this case, assuming we're doing all three, I haven't made them yet. I guess I don't know how.
Yeah, you haven't made him yet.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
guess hold off on that until I make it on my turn.
Well, then
But I mean, it's gonna be.
I
pretty
don't do
quick, so-
anything.
Yeah. And then I assume, yeah, Cat, same deal. So I guess Chris, you just gotta hit end turn, unless there's anything specific
Oh,
you want to do.
Right. Yeah. We're just going through it. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then Wallace on his turn does quick tincture. And we'll go ahead, since he's in front and he's kind of move forward, I'll go ahead and give it to Dirty Work here. So let me
So he's feeding it to you. He has to feed it.
yeah, so I feed it to him. So there's the mutagen thing. Go ahead and put it on yourself. And then I don't really have any reason to do anything else that turn, so turn.
I ready in case this door opens.
Fair enough.
Okay.
It will be your turn next.
All right, Dirty Work, your turn.
Sneak forward, I guess.
Okay. So half your movement.
You have the whole sequence stealth.
I'll
I have
I mean our mission is already stealth, so 2 moves to give another listen, see if I can hear anything on the other side of the flap.
You still don't hear anything.
It is your turn.
Quick tincture. And then go ahead and use it on Dexter here. So now go ahead and apply that. Turn.
Make clear.
Ready in case this thing opens.
You are next.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure I have that other potion in my
Wow,
hand.
maybe I should have moved it ready.
So you're gonna draw that potion, put it in your hand.
The
Alright.
explanation, and then ready to attack if anything opens the flap.
Well, opens flap and gets in range.
Yeah.
Okay, Dexter.
It's your turn.
Just moves up one and then ends turn.
So,
Okay.
by the way, I'm realizing if I make the tincture, if Cat holds to, I guess you'd have to move your initiative down. I guess if you did that, but I was thinking if I made it and then didn't hand it, I'd have 2 more actions which I could use to do my first actual buff. We could get this turn 1 turn faster, but you'd have to lower your initiative down to 13 to do that. So I guess it's
Well,
up to you.
Sean, you don't have the thing that lets them consume on their turn, do you? You have to feed it to them, right?
It's within the round. Let me make sure that's the case, but I believe it is within the round. Oh yeah, there was also like a feat that was like you can hand it to someone. So I guess let's just assume I have to give it to them, and we can just keep.
Yeah, no, it's. So you have quick.
Okay, so I
change,
just want to,
Yeah, just go ahead and just do your normal thing.
which
which I think is nothing, right?
Yeah, probably. I can look up twig tinctures to.
so quick tincture is it only lasts until the end of the current.
Is it round or is it?
Round, I'm pretty sure.
You quickly brew
Is it
up without
turn?
having to spend a normal no assets. Okay. Simons has the infused trait, but it remains potent only until the end of the current turn.
Okay, so it is.
Oh,
the
never
only
mind.
one
So you
turn.
can hand it to a person.
Isn't
No, wait, no.
turn-
Turn is
Yeah,
not
turn
round,
is
so no, you
turn.
do
Yeah,
have
so
to.
I would
you
have
have
to
to
do
feed
it.
it to them.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah. So I do have to. We'll create.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because there was a feat that's like you can hand it to them and they can take it on their turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Cool. And then I use it. Go ahead and apply it.
You stomp on her foot to make her mouth open like a trash can.
So yeah, Chris, go ahead and apply the buff now, so it properly does the turns. Cool. Okay. And then I guess I can move forward a little bit here with my last action. To prep.
You want to sneak, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Do I need to roll stealth?
Well, it's half speed, right?
Is stealth half speed?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess it'd be 10 feet, so I'd only be able to move like 1 foot. Okay.
Closer.
Yeah, it is. That means I can just do it again next turn. So that's my turn.
I'll step up and then I will continue since it's ready's 2 actions. I'll just ready if this opens.
It will be your turn next.
Dirty work.
I will patiently wait here for the rest of my party to catch up. I guess I will stealth step, and then ready in case anything opens the door.
It's your turn.
Dexter.
He will go into the position where everyone's supposed to be. Which is his spot is right here, I believe. Because then it was Wallace, Cat, and then Clea or Dexter.
So I think this is when I cast Runic Weapon.
That seems like reasonable. Yeah,
Just for a minute.
Yeah, because my plan is I'm gonna put my poison on, and then we can either wait 1 more turn for me to cast my other spell, or we can go and I can cast it on my first turn and then move in.
we want these potions to be effective, so we need to
Mhm.
probably.
So we should probably get moving. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that seems reasonable. So yeah, go ahead and cast it, and then I'll move up and apply poison, and then we can.
So runic weapon on Klee.
Okay, I will apply it.
Stealth forward.
Where's my Acrobus? Okay.
Okay. So Wallace will go ahead. I was looking at apply. I'm not super clear how many actions it is. Is it just pull out and then apply as a second action? I guess.
Correct.
So I
Um,
will.
which it'll say on the poison how many actions it takes to apply.
Oh,
Spider
okay.
venom is 2 actions.
Okay, so I actually just need to use my whole turn
Mhm.
applying it. Okay, will do. If I hit use, will it?
It'll just remove it from your inventory if you use it.
Oh,
Use.
okay.
I mean, it doesn't actually apply. You just have to know that the poison's on there.
Okay. I guess I'll just keep it in my inventory until the fight's over, or until I've used it all 3 times.
I mean,
I can lower it to
actually, here,
0.
let
make
me
it clear I've
test
used it.
something. So, do you have the venom preserver drawn?
Let me make 100% sure. Yes.
Okay. Now let me see if your venom preserver does this.
Doesn't look
Okay.
like it's...
No. Okay. So yeah, just keep it in your inventory
Okay, cool. So I guess just
until
assume that
the
I
end of the
apply
fight.
it.
Yeah. Or until you've hit 3 hits or quickness or something.
Mhm. Oh shit! I didn't hit enter. My bad. Okay, here we go. Clean.
I'll step, and all ready.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
So I think our plan is to move in this turn. Although I guess you're up there kind of a little bit further because I had to use the 3 actions there. I mean we can I don't know. I guess up to you, because I mean like what like 30 plus 36 seconds of the buff should be fine. We're only gonna get the breath off once, so I mean hopefully. I guess if he gets the breath off twice, it'd still probably be within the first like 6 turns. So
Can I stealthily open this flap?
You can open the flap. I mean, it's cloth, but I mean, if you're in someone's line of sight when you come out, you're gonna be seen.
Yeah, but if they're turned around, I don't want them to notice.
Well, you're sneaking, so I'll just use your sneak scores.
And
seems good.
Okay. Well, you open the flap, and I'm assuming you have your weapon drawn and everything, right?
yeah, the potion in my picks.
Scrunch appears to be awake. And when he sees you skulking about in the tunnel, weapon drawn, he figures out pretty quick what's going on and shouts for everyone to be rallied up.
It's been a terrible attack. The entrance looks like a massacre.
Well, I mean,
What?
I'm sure he buys that instantly. Take unconscious off these guys. Now their initiative's been rolled. Okay, that was 1 action.
back in just 1 second. All right, back.
Welcome back.
Enough speed. Could get in there. Yeah, right. Go here. That's that guy.
Okay.
Technically, because we rolled stealth for initiative and he has not acted yet, he'd be flat-footed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a crit, but that would hit,
Okay.
and you get your sneak attack on it. So
On.
okay, pretty good, pretty good.
Does the mutagen make us do 1 point of fire damage?
Yes,
Yes.
which won't be useful against the Drake, but
No, but
the resistance will.
it sure will.
It's basically you have to decide if you want to be resistant to him but have your damage type be useless against him, or be weak to him but have a really good damage type against him.
You
Yeah.
get the really
I guess
good
it-
+1 damage.
Well,
Yeah.
it would be
Well, if they
plus
have a
weakness.
weakness, that ends up. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
actually is a.
Well, that's what I
decent-
got the cold potion for.
It is your turn.
Okay. Well, to help everyone, since shit's hit the fan, everyone in the hallway still gets times loose arrow. So on your turn, you get an extra stride.
Or step.
Yes, or step.
You could just drag the quicken. Yeah, I just gotta remember it's only for strike.
By the way,
stepping.
just to be sure about it, those guys who were actually, if any of them were asleep, got the -4 to initiative,
Yeah,
right?
I had them
Okay,
be
cool.
asleep before I took that off.
Cool.
And
Just wanna make sure.
then I will attempt Courageous Anthem, but I'll cast Lingering, so we'll make that performance.
That is a normal success.
So it's 3 rounds. Everyone gets
Wow.
this. Because I think
Incredible.
it even hits Dirty Work over there. Because sound
Huzzah.
travels.
But for 3 rounds, you said?
3 rounds, yeah. Edit. 3 rounds. And then he will use his free stride action. How fast is it? 25, alright? 25. To move out to right here, I guess. Ooh, hello.
Okay.
End of my next turn, right?
Yeah, start of your next turn is when the quicken goes away. So.
End of
and
my
also,
next turn.
You wouldn't, or sorry, you wouldn't gain that extra movement on your turn. You're not.
Yeah, you would get on your next turn.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Extra, like the extra movement isn't until you start your turn while quickened.
Yeah, because you gain the action at the start of your turn.
It'll still be
Five.
good. You'll just have it next.
Okay, in that case, spear. Do it again. You tried. Alright. This guy's gonna get up. Two, 3, Alright. Miss Flame's gonna stand up. It's gonna fly. Like a butterfly. And he's gonna attack you with his tail, dirty work. Big smack. Alright, cat. One turn.
All right. I guess I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then be sad that my movement speed isn't one more, and then move 1, and the flap is just down. So
Yeah, well, yeah, the flap goes down every time someone moves through it.
I'll
Is
So
the,
you have to use.
is
use
the
my
flap?
action to lift the flap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess these flaps are like heavy cloth.
Yes.
Like, okay, so
the
it's like
the
you have
idea
to
behind them is that
put-
they conceal these hallways. So
I'm
Uh-huh.
I'm just holding it open.
that's
That's
fine.
Yep,
3 actions.
does-
That's
does
my
seem
turn.
good.
Alright. Scrunch will crack his neck and let out a battle cry. And then he will draw his spear and stab you, dirty work. Or at least attempt
No.
to. Five, two,
Places.
3. It's right in front of you. Alright.
What did you get?
This guy runs up here, climbs up here, and begins to play the drums to alert everyone else in the camp.
Oh no!
No,
Don't do
okay.
that.
Oh no! What will we do? Oh.
Wallace, your turn.
Okay. I was trying to remember the rules about being in someone's space. Is it just that you can't end your turn in someone's space, or?
Yes.
You can't end your turn in an ally's space. You cannot enter an enemy's space unless you use tumble through.
Right. So
Right.
you're
Or they're two
quickened
sides away.
Or
and
they're two sides away from you.
What is tumble through? Is
And
it
acrobatic.
acrobatics?
Yeah, it's a move
How-
action.
Yeah. How exactly does it work? I mean, I'll just look it up, I guess.
It's like you treat them as difficult terrain,
Actually-
and then you make athletics, and if you succeed, you'll go through them.
Shouldn't Klee have gotten an attack when I opened the flap there?
If he could
Do I
have
have my
seen it.
That's
reaction?
true. Klee, yeah. Well,
Uh,
Klee would have gotten the
If you've
attack
been
if this guy
prepping,
showed
then you
up,
can
right?
attack this guy as soon as he walks
Oh
up.
yeah, I forgot I was ready, and yeah, I'll shoot him.
hey,
Actually,
before
good
you
point,
do
yeah.
that, put on my fucking anthem and quicken, please. All
Already
of
have-
you.
Already have to click him. Oh yeah,
Oh,
I forgot.
sorry,
to
I
click them.
I didn't put the clan on myself. My bad.
Did you do any performance and?
Yeah, it's
succeeded?
3 rounds.
Okay, sorry. I thought I. That's on me. Okay, let me just. shoot
Looking around at my
something.
allies after I buffed them, and no one's buffed.
Didn't mean to do that.
I buff.
I guess I'll use my one. I have one shot, one kill active because I use stealth. So. Okay, so I'll shoot this guy.
You didn't put the other buff on yourself either, Sean.
I've clicked. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
I
just
didn't.
Sean in it.
Wallace, yeah. I'd put it on
Oh, I would
the
have
chat for
crit
you.
if you didn't have the cover.
Yeah, thanks.
Feels bad.
Well, you do shoot him.
And that's
Anyway,
okay.
Wallace, your turn.
Oh, I guess I should have been quickened too, huh?
Yes, you should have had an extra move
Yeah.
action.
But you were
That's
also
not
holding
bad.
the flap, so.
Which is nice.
Um,
for...
My extra action would have been glass shield.
No, it's only a step or stride.
Yeah, but he could have used one
Oh,
of the other
true,
I
two.
could've
moves.
used it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he could
True,
have. Yeah.
true. I understand now.
Um,
I understand the vision. I see it.
I don't think it'll matter, but in case
Uh-huh.
anyone attacks me,
Mhm.
I'll
And
just
that-
put that on and then take it off.
Yeah, that
and then-
quicken is just. Yeah, it is the action. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay.
Haste is like a 6-level spell, and that's only for like one person.
We
So
do that. That.
I think haste is only like third, but the big haste is sixth.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
what is a tumble through? I guess the DC is just based on the enemy.
Reflex.
The reflex save.
Okay. I guess I am an expert in acrobatics, so I guess I'm gonna try it so I can get through these guys and hopefully get a little more, and also deal with this guy.
Okay.
It's third level, but 7th level. is the
I have to
6
use.
creatures.
I guess so. It's one action I got to use to just step because I don't quite have enough to actually get up to the guy.
You might want to
And then-
use your extra movement to just get right up to here because he's going to count as difficult terrain.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I meant. And then tumble through is just it's a stride, and then I have to make a acrobatics check. So, is this one blind or is it?
No, it's public.
Okay, it is okay.
Okay, 18 versus his reflex DC. Do you want to hero point it? Because that would not be enough.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Wrong button here. And then I can. Here, is that enough?
That is enough. Yes.
Okay, thank God.
So you will move through him, but just treat his square as difficult terrain.
And then I can. So I started here. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can do like that, and then. And then I guess I'll use
two
my
actions still.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. I have 2 actions. What would be best to do here? I could
The
move and try
rollback
to
made you roll through
No.
him, even though you weren't going to originally.
maybe do what through him.
The rollback lets you roll through him, even though you were
Oh
going to
yeah,
get hit by that.
True. Yeah, you saw me get hit, and then I came back and suddenly the damage is gone. And okay, I think in this case, he's 10 feet off the ground. I guess that means we can't hit the Drake right now with melee weapons.
That's correct.
You got a
Unless
reach
you have a
weapon.
reach weapon.
I don't. So, 10, 15, 20. I can't quite get to a flanking position with that guy. I guess I can flank with this dude, but obviously there's the dude right here next to Cat. But in this case, I guess maybe we could just try to take care of the chief because I assume he's tougher. So I guess I'll try that. So I'm gonna use. Oh no, I have 2 actually. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just try to kill these guys next to me. So, go ahead and I'll go ahead and swing on this dude. Oh right. Actually I have the one other thing. No, in this case it's better just to attack. Attack. Okay, that guy's probably super fucking dead, but let's find out. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to separately apply the poison, I guess.
Assuming he doesn't die immediately. Yeah.
Yes. So first there's this. Then there's also
Right.
the 4 extra
He died
poison
immediately
damage.
from that hit.
Okay, well, there you go.
So that's 1 use of your poison.
And then I guess with the other one, I'll take out this other... I don't really want to use the poison on these weaklings. This
Did you
guy's
draw
already
your
been
gun
hit.
previously, or?
No.
Oh, you meant this guy, right?
No, yeah, I meant. I think actually it'd be better. I'm gonna move to try to flank the chief. So that's diagonals
can
are
move.
actually that. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I think I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. 20,
25?
25.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then sorry, it wasn't quite moved like that because I would
I
have
know.
gone
I
above him,
know.
but yeah. Okay, and that's my final turn here.
Okay, Cleat.
Okay, I'm gonna reload. I'll shoot this guy.
Okay.
He's blocking the way. I'm gonna put that cover back.
Another hit. Ouch!
I'll reload and I'll use die extra haste action or quicken to I need to get out of here, so I'll move 30 feet.
What do you mean? This is the safest place. the Drake can't get you in here.
But I can't shoot it.
You're technically correct.
That will be it.
You are next.
You're all morons for leaving the safety of the tunnel.
Alright, Dirty Work, your turn.
I will. Drink the potion in my hand.
Okay. What's it taste like?
Glacier
wintergreen.
freeze.
Blue Gatorade.
So do I just hit use and then remember that this does 2 damage, or do I just leave it in my inventory for now?
Leave it in your inventory until you fight.
I will reduce its quantity to 0.
Mhm.
And then I will swing at this kobold guy.
Okay.
Critical hit.
Wow.
Look at that.
You're going to beat his ass. Ouch.
That's pretty good.
He takes the hit and tries to smile at you with sharp teeth, but he's bleeding a lot.
Do you think that hurt? And I do it again.
Okay. Well, you know, if you crit
Well,
twice-
that nat 20. All right. Holy shit! Is he just? Oh my god.
All right. You fucking impale him twice in the chest, killing him.
This pistol
I
only
guess we'll never
has
know, but
one
Chief
bullet.
had strong stuff.
The kobolds go, Chief, no!
Well, goes. What's he got on him? Hold on. Let me check. He doesn't really.
Oh, stuff.
This guy.
I'd look up at the Drake next. And then my
It is
turn.
your turn.
Well, I guess that's one objective done. The sheep's dead.
Okay. One.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Ooh, boy, where? Ooh, there he is.
Yeah, Dexter walks in and sees the dead chief immediately. Oh,
Great, great.
unfortunately, the Drake is still right there.
it
What?
is
Why did that?
right
It hasn't been
there.
enough turns. Why did that?
I don't know. Pretty sure it's round
I think you
6.
might have removed it.
I
on
might
yourself
have.
on
I
accident.
might have hit it on accident when I was scrolling things over.
Let me
Yeah, that's for a minute.
Well, I can put it back. Let me just go to my.
And just put it down to 5 rounds. Or
I think it's
6 rounds.
6. Yeah, because last I checked it was
yeah,
7.
you'd have 6 because Cat has 7 and Dirty Work has 5.
Edit. Rounds. 6. Is he hurt? Oh yeah, he's pretty badly. Okay. Here you go. Dirty Work. Jesus Christ, 2 2s, huh?
Was that for me?
Yeah. One action, and then I got another action.
Get the
too,
soothe
I
up.
can, let's not. I guess I'm just gonna. Fuck, there's no real good place to hide here.
No.
It's gonna be right here, I guess. Actually, yeah, that's all I can do. I only have the action.
Okay. Well, from out of the darkness, a kobold strikes.
Yeah, I saw you, bud. You don't want to hit me. I'm one of you.
You're not.
They're
You're
forcing.
a traitor.
They're forcing me to do
Betrayed
this.
us.
They're forcing me to do this.
Silence, metal man. Also, none of you are
Iron
quickened
person.
anymore.
Oh yeah, let's go.
They only lost the one turn.
Yeah, till my
Yeah.
turn.
I mean, that's fair. It is a really strong effect. So
Okay. Miss Flame in Draconic says, "If Scrunch is dead, then there's nothing to hold me back."
oh no.
I don't know what he said, but he ain't gonna be talking much longer.
Miss Flame
Fuck.
goes, "Forgive me,
Oh.
mouse. But just
Oh,
this once, I have to go all out." And then he fireballs the room.
Well, this is gonna
Well.
hurt me.
I sure hope I don't crit fail this immediately. Now that I've already used my hero,
I hope that
Say
you crit
that.
fail
Oh,
it
you
immediately
looked
now
at
that
it
you've
though,
used your
just-
hero point.
I didn't, but I did fail it.
Alright, all 3 of you fail, but not crit fail. So you'll be taking 21 damage. It should automatically apply your resistance.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, if you just take it there. Could be way worse.
Ow.
The fireball explodes, burning you all.
Shit.
And then he is going to fly to here and up to 15 feet to make sure he's even more
Hold on.
unhittable for the rest
I
of the
think
turn.
that's supposed to be half my level.
All right.
Cat.
I think I'm gonna summon a scamp. Right?
Oh,
you
one
will
third.
scam.
Okay. Nice.
I think people are generally okay, so I think I'm okay to summon a scamp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even a half life from that, so.
A water scamp.
We're always getting new kinds of scamps, bro.
It's scamp time.
Unfortunately, it doesn't do cold damage, but it is resistant to fire.
Is it
Bro's always out here
resistant
inventing
to
new
claws?
species of scamp.
No.
See if there's an official photo for the water scamp. There is not.
Sadly,
Alright.
it's not resistant to being ripped apart.
Is it air scamp? Alright, the part of water scamp will be played by air scamp today.
That's fair.
The aircraft shows up and he's like, splash. Pulls out a bottle of water.
He just sprays water like a water bottle. He like puts it in his mouth and sprays it out, and the Drake's just like, stop that.
Stop
Gross.
it! Oh, come on!
That's disgusting. Knock that off.
Come on, that's just nasty.
Okay. Okay, and let me give you control of it. Alright, place this anywhere within 30 feet of yourself. And I believe these guys can fly, so...
You believe correctly.
Would you like him to be airborne?
I would like him to be 15 feet in the air, yeah.
Okay.
It's time for my Pokemon battle. Water Scamp, use Acid Breath.
Would you send out a level 5 water scamp against the level 50 fire drake? What the fuck?
The air scamp goes, water.
It's gonna be
water,
super effective.
And, like,
Alright,
can
hit
use
that.
spray water.
Hit the button for that, if you're using that. So I can see
Oh
it.
yeah. This.
You hit the button to send it to chat. Okay. Pretty cool. Reflex save.
Hope he doesn't crit.
Regular success.
Still took a half, right? Okay, let's see what it is.
Water Scamp used Acid Breath. It's not very effective.
Like,
Damage
fighting...
damage.
After beating the game and fighting the one trainer you skipped in the first row.
Right.
Yeah, we had to speed up. We had to save time.
And this turn, because it was just summoned, it won't need to. But on subsequent turns, if you want it to stay airborne, you need to actually have it spend an action flying.
Okay.
He just threw it up there this turn.
Yes, he just threw it up there this turn, so it's fine. This turn, right?
I guess
I roll a
you roll
d4, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. It'll be back turn after next, so round 8.
All right.
Okay. End your turn.
Yep.
For king and country! Ah! Not quite what he says, but the feeling is there.
Me.
Scorching.
Okay. So can't hit the Drake, unfortunately.
You got a gun. But you're
Yeah, I do have a gun, so that's probably what I will use. But I just wanted to see if there was anything else I was forgetting. I could also buff to really prep, but I don't think that's really necessary. I think Wallace will go ahead and one action draw his pistol. Let's go ahead and devise a stratagem on the Drake. Oh, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll shoot him.
All right, pretty good.
Yeah,
7
yeah,
damage.
average damage. Cool. That was 3 actions. So.
All right, Clee, your turn.
Okay, I'll move.
Hey,
Oh, this guy's right
What's-
here.
what's up?
Hey. Not much. I'll shoot this guy. Let me turn this off. Oh, almost a crit. Takes 20, the Drake, and I'll reload.
Okay. Shoot
I
him.
know I'm
You
going to
are
get hit for
next.
this.
Didn't enjoy that.
Drake's got a lot of target.
Rework. Your turn.
This guy just comes up and kind of flails his spear at me. I'm just gonna whack him with a pickaxe.
Lethally or non-lethally?
Lethally. No kobold.
No country for old kobolds.
I
Flipping a
use
coin,
my
going-
right action.
Coleridge.
Okay. No, but this is a country for old rat folk.
So, some random human gonna come up to Clee and tell him to call a coin flip?
Do it.
Maybe.
I'm Anton Chico.
Be back in just a second.
Who's that on? Oh,
The
this
Drake.
level. Okay. Alright.
Mm.
Ooh, I'm gonna pay for it.
All right. I will one action
That's useless.
draw this lightning bottle, and then throw it. Since he's just up in the air.
Yeah. Just drawing that.
Yeah. So one action would be draw. The other action would be throw it.
Okay. Let's see if you hit.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You hit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Because he's frightened, and I'm so courageously amped up.
You're welcome.
That's actually good. Now he's off guard.
Did you hit him last time?
Yes. Yep.
He will take 1 extra damage.
Wowie zowie! He's off guard until the start of your next turn. Wow.
That's pretty good.
Hmm.
No
You
hiding
like
up
that.
there for us.
It is your turn.
That means I probably should take my shot and hurt him.
He's frightened and off guard, so you have a shot. This is a
Back.
one to take. Use the disintegration beam.
Well, I
Doesn't
would
know.
probably not have the fire, alchemist fire in my hand. I would have the junk bomb.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Knowing the fire would be useless. I will say that much.
Yeah, that does seem like it makes sense, right?
Take this, Flame Drake!
Before I do that, he's going
Explodes in
to
fire, the Drake
protect
doesn't react.
numero uno himself.
That seems fair.
And then he will attack the Drake. Hell yeah.
Hey, he's frightened and off guard. So shit.
That's pretty good.
And now he's bleeding. Do you bleed? You will.
You will.
Alright. The kobold
Do I only have one of those?
here is going to attempt
Nope,
to
no more.
stab you some
Stop.
more.
Stop.
It's not gonna
There's so
stop.
many images of you.
That destroys one.
Yep.
Reduce it by 1.
Yeah, I gotta. How do I reduce it? Do I just click it? Right? Yeah.
Left or right click, yeah. Alright, here comes another. Okay.
So paranoid of right clicking things that just gets rid of them.
No, I
Take it all out.
Alright, flip a coin, basically. If it's a 2, it hits.
It's only one. There's 1 and 2. So 1d2.
Okay,
Oh, nope.
you lose the last mirror image.
Okay. But hey, you protected yourself from getting hit by that guy.
That's
All for
not.
you.
I protected myself against this idiot. It was for the dragon.
The dragon, meanwhile, will lower himself to a height of 5 feet
Yeah,
so that
go-
he can do this to Clay.
he wants to hit me. I shot him in the face.
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh man, this is. I was afraid of
Cat,
that.
get him. He's distracted.
Yeah. Get up on the dragon's back. Oh.
You didn't crit the first hit. I'll take that. I much as
Yeah.
this hurts.
Chomp and
I ain't dead,
Tester.
bitch.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Okay, Cat, your turn.
He critically
Alright.
failed his bleed.
Idiot. You're bleeding still.
So I
The
will
one
sustain
drop of blood trickles out.
my my little guy. I guess we'll like. I don't know.
Does that bleed damage auto apply, or do you?
No,
So
yeah.
the little guy will need to lower himself to a height of 10 feet unless it has reach.
No, he doesn't. So yeah.
Alright.
You don't have
If
to.
you right
if you-
click him and then just change that 15 to a 10, it'll.
I see.
This is probably a no dub moment, but if you move while flying, it counts as not falling, whatever. Like
Correct. No, and
Right.
any sort of movement during the flight counts for not falling. But you can also just hover in place if you wish.
Hmm.
The hell.
Yeah, I do think. Don't the scamps have like a flyby, or is that only a special thing?
It's not a universal by the looks of it.
Okay.
Okay. It claws
Oh,
him
right. Wow,
with its
yeah.
tiny little claws made of water
Yeah.
and not clouds.
2 damage.
Unfortunately, these aren't made of water. They're simply made of I don't know. Sorry, this is actually an air elemental with a water bottle. So
It's the vapors.
And then I will. Let's do a life boost. Onto dirty work. Right? You don't already have fast healing, right?
I do not.
One action left. Which means we will do this one. Here we are.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wallace.
devise a strategy.
He's at a height where you could potentially hit him with melee.
And it looks like I have a pretty good chance if I just go up and smack him. So, 5, 10, and I'm thankfully also close enough to actually do it. And I can flank as well. If I go opposite of Clea, am I
He's off
flanking?
guard. But yeah, I don't
Clay
think so because
does
he's
not
up in the air.
threaten because Clay is
Oh, but
not
I-
wielding a melee weapon.
But is he already off guard for something else?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
off
his
guard
guard-
from
bomb.
the election.
Bomb.
lightning bomb.
Oh, okay. It is
Lightning
the
bomb.
okay. So I guess flank wouldn't even do anything anyway, right?
Not
I know you could probably hit, but I'm gonna do this just for safety. I'm gonna fake out that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It doesn't work. Crap. When you drive, can you get bonuses when you devise? Let me just read this again. Okay, yeah, it doesn't say anything that. Okay. It just makes it so you use ent. Okay.
So I'll hold
Yeah,
off
so
until
I'll
you do
fake
that.
out. Yeah, I would just make an attack roll.
Okay.
Let me turn them off because.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't hit, but
Right,
It's a
but I guess
try.
it's
it succeeds. With aid,
nice.
they get plus. Oh, I get a +1 on that because I hit them, but it doesn't matter.
Alright,
It's still.
so you get a +1 to your attack roll in
Yep.
addition to everything
Mhm.
else.
Okay, so let me, I guess, add that. What kind of bonus is it?
Circumstance.
It is circumstance. Okay. Yep. So I got him.
Right.
And then the
2 poison, and then what's the
yeah. Let me
DC on Spider Venom?
It's 22. Let me actually put it in the thing there so you can see it.
Okay, I'll have him roll it. Success. So he's not affected. You have 1 dose on your sword. So.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm kind of scared. Because if I shoot him in the face, he can reactive strike me probably. I just risk it for the biscuit. I mean, we gotta find out. I'm gonna shoot him.
You're gonna attempt to shoot?
Yep.
Well, here comes the funny tail slap.
Yeah, I knew it.
But it missed. You ducked.
Oh,
goddamn.
Well,
Ooh, and you really got him. Response.
if this
Bloodborne
kills him,
repulse.
we know how it works. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta roll critical. I was not gonna
Doing
roll
the
critical.
you're doing the visceral.
I did hit him last time, so you get +1.
Holy shit!
Alright. You shoot the Drake right through the heart.
I just duck, and I'm
And
like
it
shoot him in the heart.
falls to the ground dead.
Yeah,
The other kobold immediately attempts to surrender.
Yeah, I'll just point the gun at him. I'll reload it real quick, then I'll point the gun at him. And that's it.
It will be your turn next.
I'm healed for 4 HP.
Well,
We got the crit that mattered. Possibly.
Either this kobold immediately surrenders, or he sees you all kill Mistflame, his boss, and several other kobolds, and goes, "But they ain't me, though.
That ain't me."
Square up."
He goes, no one's ever defeated Mistflame before.
I'm built different.
I just
What
that
if I
reference.
defeat
Yes.
But they haven't, they're not me. I don't understand that reference.
But they ain't me.
And you can go in there and see. I already beat your boss. You can go in there and look. It's like, it's alright. I don't need to feel. I already know. I already know that they ain't me. Square up. Come on.
Man, I want to fight you. Oh, I'm kind of in the way. I should have moved.
Yeah.
That's my fault. Okay, a little bit.
Alright. The next, funny throwing item I have. Try this bola.
What? Wait, isn't this guy surrendering?
So, when have
Is
you
he-
guys let a surrendering foe stop you from enacting police brutality?
Fair.
I'm making a move for arrest.
I mean, he had a
Uh,
gun. Or
He
sword,
attacked me,
knife.
so
whatever.
And because I have a thrower's melee, it becomes a 1 bola.
Mhm.
Okay. Have to read how the bola works. Do I make an attack roll or just make a trip attempt from ranged?
what's it do? I'll have to look it up.
There you go.
Look at the bola.
Ranged trip.
The bola.
I think you make
You can either make a ranged trip attempt, or you can just throw it as a weapon.
Oh, yeah.
I will
Skill
make a
check?
ranged trip attempt.
Just let me give you this triple.
As
let's
long
go
as
for
the enemy
weapon
is within the
range.
first range increment. If they
Which
are
is
not,
20.
you cannot attempt that.
Is
5,
20 is
10,
that-
20. No, I think he's too far away.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will
he's-
step forward and then throw like a professional thrower.
You can add the weapon's item bonus to the roll, and it takes a -2, but
Mhm.
Well, it takes a -2, but it'll have a +1. So
yeah, so it's like this one.
So it's a -1.
Whoa. math.
and then. All right, so acrobatic or athletics check.
Was he throwing this through me? Oh no.
Technically -1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Okay. So the bola lands at his
Why?
feet, and he hops over it.
It is your turn.
Oh wait, he wouldn't have had cover.
Why would he not have? Oh, does it
'Cause
not
Cleese-
count as cover for you
Cle-
either?
Clee's my
No,
sniping
yeah.
duo.
Yeah, we're both.
Is
yeah.
True.
Is
However,
Dexter
you
also
weren't
in your-
aiming through Clee. You were aiming through
Wow,
Dexter.
we'll aim through Clee instead of Dex.
You can't from that position.
Yeah. You could have
Well,
moved to like.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Well,
Oh no!
Step the other way, I guess.
I mean, you still rolled a 13. I don't think it matters.
Listen,
No, you listen. Dead weight.
I don't know why I keep putting it over there.
so I fucking owned your boss. Get out of here.
Is Dirty Work gonna get his devil trigger?
No, this kobold's gonna get his devil trigger. He's calling him dead weight.
Oh, we're getting the buff back.
Just one buff. One buff.
You listen, dead weight.
I will crush you with my dead weight, tiny kobold.
Crush
I won't let any
this.
of you kill each other, even though some of you really deserve it and you did some really bad things. But I'm not gonna let anyone kill each other here.
Baseball.
Alright, phase bolt hits. Nice. Shooting 13. Alright. Hang on, I'm eating Whoppers.
I'm realizing now with the way non-lethal is worded, there doesn't seem to be any issue with doing it with ranged weapons.
Yeah.
You shoot.
So
for the
I
leg.
can shoot someone with a gun and be like, "No, it's not."
You shot him in the shoulder.
I shot him in the non-lethal spot. He simply fell unconscious.
I mean, we are
Fuzzy
here.
around the
From
area. of
from blood
kneecaps.
loss.
Yeah, don't. No, he stopped bleeding. It's fine. It was non-lethal. They go, "How did you do that?" And I went,
I'm a hero.
I'm trained.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a hero. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Alright. The kobold drops its short sword and puts its hands up.
He's resisting.
Well, that was easier than I thought.
He hit me.
Yeah, that went
way well than
extremely well.
I think we got incredibly lucky.
Hey,
Yeah.
better be lucky than good sometimes.
Yeah, well, it helped when Dirty Work instantly took out the chief, and then we got a couple of really good hits in the
Needed
Drake
the
very
chief and
quickly.
the off guard made a difference. So it wasn't a little low, but also debuffs.
I would say I'm disappointed about the poison not really getting affected in this, but I mean, how can I complain? We did so well.
Mhm.
Right.
I'll get out the way next turn.
Yeah, I guess I don't really have any.
I guess that falls closed.
I guess I can.
Oh. Mouse will also leave, and then it fall closed because I only use 2 actions. There we go.
I guess this. I guess I can just hit.
I mean, he dropped his weapon, which makes me think he's gonna reach for his gun, so you should kill him.
True, you're
He
right.
is
you're right.
reaching.
I
I
should
see it.
probably.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun. What's a gun? Shoots him.
I'll move
You have a
back.
gun.
I'll move back. Okay, I think it was on the ruler. That was my bad. Just walk over the Drake. I'll just ready in case he does pull out something to blow us, like anything that's a weapon.
Something to blow us with.
Yes.
Oh,
A bomb. You know, a bomb.
You
And then I
are
would
next.
shoot, but
That mouth is a weapon.
Well, yeah, they have
So,
jaws. They
Mouse,
have a
you're
bite attack.
standing in difficult terrain right now. Miss Flame's corpse.
Okay.
Or
fine.
Clee, rather.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, well, both of you,
I
actually.
have
I
30.
guess.
I have 30 movement, so
Alright, Dirty Work. What are you gonna do?
He's still just like cowering. Is he
Yes,
back?
he's cowering.
he's got his hands up. Yeah.
And you have a choice. You can either
Ooh.
murder him, getting you a small reward now, or you can spare him, getting you a massive reward later. And
I
a
don't
good
think he
ending.
spared him.
Yeah. Classic fucking 360 era morality choices.
Did you hit him at all?
Do you do the good
Maybe,
option,
okay.
which
Is-
is not only just strictly better, but also is just like easier?
Yeah.
Or do you
Or
choose
do
the
you do
evil option because
which is
you're
harder
doing-
and worse, and
Yeah.
also is evil?
Yes.
Hmm.
All right. All the enemies are dead.
But Stone
There were
Toad.
no winners at the close of the Kobold War.
Oh, wait, sorry, just to be clear, did you actually just fucking kill
Yes,
him?
he did just kill this man.
Okay.
I didn't
I
do it.
retrieved my bola as
He's
my
like,
other
I
actions.
didn't. I didn't. do it, so.
The Dirty Work looks around for a second and just goes, my life's in danger, and picks him in the face.
There was no
Sweet rat
there was
Jesus.
no witty comment or anything. It was he's got his hands up, his head's down, a pickaxe just comes over the back of him.
All right, you guys are up to 477 experience, and gained a hero point for fucking beating the
Yippee!
shit out of these guys.
Hell yeah.
Because you're heroes. Like,
You're
What?
the hero.
I'm going
We're
to
both
heal
legends,
myself
heroes. I'm gonna make a legend out of
16.
us.
You said 16?
I'm going to heal
416.
myself 16.
477. What?
We're 77.
Oh yeah, how many turns did I have left on
Sorry, just to be clear, you said 477?
yes.
Okay.
I think you had 3.
Okay, well, it's time to look at what the chief's carrying.
Honestly, it
Ooh,
doesn't
that's a
matter.
returning skill.
I probably can control
Goodbye,
everyone's shield.
Water scamp.
Yeah.
All right, wait, I guess, are we supposed to have to identify that, or do we just know what this spear is?
The spear's a common, so that's
Okay,
identified.
cool.
Clee, heal
Hell
16.
yeah.
Ew, a common throws it away.
Thank you.
Well,
Reroll
that,
that loot.
that went
Wallace
pretty great.
heal
I'll
16.
insert- Hey, thank you.
Okay, you are checking this guy's loot.
I
Okay.
guess should I just
Yeah.
manually?
Yeah, just add 16.
Okay.
Okay,
I hop
Let
up and
me
I start checking the
put
loot.
in his loot.
Anyone got a knot? I want to take. I just want to draft. I just want a Drake Claw, just for proof.
I'm gonna. You want me to check that for traps?
Oh yeah, we should probably be careful about traps now that we know that they already trapped the other room.
Good idea.
Also, I guess well, we just want to go around here, loot everything, and then head out because I mean, we left a bunch of unconscious guys. I don't really see any reason to kill them. I doubt they're going to be a threat anymore.
They got no leader. They got no Drake.
And there's like a quarter of them left.
And it would be way too much of a pain in the ass. They like arrest them or something. That'd be weird. So,
Just leave them out here.
You have no legal authority to arrest these kobolds.
Listen, we just
mean,
got. Listen, we
the
got.
city probably does, considering, but
We got to
it's
do
not
this
worth it.
before Stone Toad
They're
wakes
not under
up.
the
You
city's
know.
jurisdiction.
So
The kobolds are like, we have diplomatic immunity, and I'm like, diplomatically be immune to this, and I stab them.
Mm-hmm. Don't make him use the.
And he's like, I am.
And I go, huh! And the wound heals.
Oh, I guess you do.
All right, so, did you search that?
yeah, I'm
Thing.
searching
I'm
here.
gonna check
yeah.
for traps first.
Yeah.
Is checking for traps a perception or is that a thievery?
It's perception, and it's a
Okay.
blind, so you don't get to.
I feel like considering everything, would that returning spear be pretty good for you, Dirty Work?
Maybe.
Not bad. I mean, I guess either one of us could probably use.
Uh,
Oh no, I wouldn't get much out of it. I
yeah.
can't use my.
Oh, here
So
we go.
you don't see any, Dexter. You do not see any traps on this chest.
Blind GM.
Cat, you also don't see any traps.
Okay, I open it.
Well, safe.
Looks good to me.
But I can take a look real quick just to be sure.
Why would a Drake trap their chest?
Do I need to be any closer than this, or I mean, I can to
No
check
one touches
to
it.
check for traps.
He's already
Where,
opened it.
where do I have to be? Oh, you already opened it? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then I guess
There are
I
no
was open.
traps on the chests, but you do find lots of loot inside.
Good. I shove it all in a bag because we got to do this before Stone Toe wakes up.
Yes.
You killed traitors.
Which, I mean, we still have,
yeah, go to sleep.
we still have like
You
45
find-
minutes, so, I mean.
Few things. You find 60 GP in treasure.
Nice.
Pretty sweet.
You find a lesser healing potion.
Always nice.
Wow.
And you find an armory bracelet.
Wow.
A minor armory bracelet.
Wow.
Minor.
I don't know what that is.
It's in the thing now.
Okay. Let's take a look.
That's not bad, actually.
An
Oh,
armory
you get a +1
bracelet.
striking weapon of your choice.
Oh, wow. What?
Once
Wait,
per
you
deck,
pull
yeah.
one charm bracelet. The charm transforms? Is it like limited or? Oh, wait, no, hold on. 20 to 1 striking. After a minute, the weapon transforms. Split the weapon, make it does. Okay, and does it have?
Oh, so it's a limited use item, right?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I assume, but it doesn't.
No.
it doesn't
No.
say.
No?
And
That's
it,
not
it disappears
consumable,
at the end of the day, and all the charms reappear at the start of the next day.
Gotcha.
Oh, does it say that?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
After 1 minute, the
Oh, yeah,
weapon
okay, yeah.
transforms into a non-magical version and remains until your next daily preparation. At that point, the weapon and any remaining animation crumble to dust,
Oh, I
and all
see.
charms
All
reappear.
the charms reappear. Okay, cool.
It's just
I
you
guess-
get the plus
yeah.
1 striking for a minute, and that's about it.
It's not bad if you're like,
I mean, that's
oh,
that-
we're
That's
fighting.
just-
I mean, it's basically runic weapon.
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, we need bludgeoning. Just grab a bludgeon, like a flail or something from it.
Mhm. Or just like you or just anyone. Yeah, anyone can get the.
Like I said, it's like runic weapon, right? You can just be like, I have a runic weapon now.
Yep, use it.
I have a runic gun.
Pretty good.
Is there a firearm charm?
Oh,
Rare
interestingly-
ones.
No,
Rare versions
Yeah,
of it
yeah.
have
I guess this
firearms.
is the non-firearm version.
correct.
So it has a bow, but it does not have. I guess that's the only ranged weapon it can make.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Oh, we can make a sling, and you
Make
get
a
ammo.
sling.
Oh, okay. It can make a sling too. Okay, my bad.
It gives you ammo. Gives you 20 ammo.
We can make a +1 striking shield. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's true. It'll have no shield boss though.
Wouldn't it give you +1 armor AC or no?
No.
No.
I mean, so
yeah.
I imagine the shield charm
be a
would be a
+1
+1
shield.
striking shield, so you'd have the
Yeah.
shield boss.
Yeah, I think it'd be. I don't think it'd be a different rune for a shield buff than a. Oh, actually, hold on. I mean,
Oh, it has a group. Oh, it has a weapon for each group, so you can just look through the groups and pick a weapon you want for traits too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually pretty good. Especially if you have a crit specialization you want maybe
I
too.
pulled my +1 striking nuclear bomb off this the thing.
I feel like you didn't really need the striking on that.
It doesn't have bombs.
That's the
The
legendary
bomb
version.
charm.
We need a bomb.
Is the returning
I-
spear also striking?
No.
No, it's just a +1.
+1
So
in
instead, I'll
returning?
just have a depleted uranium knife.
All right.
Hell
that
yeah.
Doesn't do anything different from a normal
Hey.
knife, but okay.
Hey, let's go raid their treasure room.
Yeah, let's do
True.
that.
Was there anything up here at the Dragon Horde, or did we
That's
open it?
where the
We-
charms
we-
came
That
from,
was
yeah.
the chest. That we
Okay,
just,
I'm just making sure. I'm just
yeah.
making sure. I'm just making sure.
Mhm.
Also a healing potion.
Nice.
We should see
Have
who
to make
wants
sure to give it to someone before we leave, as well as the.
Oh, wait, can I take one of the claws if I cut where they were opening it from the Drake? Just for proof.
I mean, yeah, feel free. Well, okay, I guess that was more of a GM question. We should probably be careful about traps down by the treasure room.
Mason?
Yeah.
What's up?
Wait,
Can,
sorry, where did...
can I take a Drake Claw just for proof?
Yeah,
that
you
we
can take a
killed
Drake Claw.
it? Okay, cool.
Go ahead, take one.
I'll note.
Just take it.
I'll make
Just
a
take
note.
it. Just take it.
I'll
Take it. Take it.
I need the
Take it from me. Take it.
Take it. Take it from me. Take it from me right now, man. Freak out.
Okay, I will. I'll take it. Okay, do.
Is there anything on this other little guy squishing in the Drake?
I guess just make sure to grab that spear.
I'm just staying out of this
Check
room
in.
just to be safe.
You already did. Okay, cool.
Ooh, a stick.
I'm just staying in this hallway. 'Cause I got blown up last time I was getting trapped, so I'm gonna just chill.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
gonna.
so what's
Yeah, I guess I'm
what do you
gonna
got in
do
here?
a check for. Well, I guess let us
Yeah, I
know what it
wanna
looks
check
like,
for
and
traps.
then. Yeah.
Alright, someone do a blind perception then for traps. Okay. Let's see here. So you do not see any traps.
You know, instead of killing that last guy, we probably should have kept him so we could try to get him to tell us there are traps.
Yeah, that would have been better. But don't look at me though.
Ah well.
All right, loot the room.
That's
Okay.
the comedic timing.
You begin
By that,
looting the
I'm
room.
specifically referring to the loot.
Yes. Give me a moment.
Open the chest.
I'm just gonna stand over here. Hold on, let me just in case.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna make sure in case it blows
So
up.
there's
I can't wait to still be on the edge of the radius.
60 GP in gold.
No, okay, cool. It sounds like about...
And an explosion.
Yeah, and also
Um,
tell us all the treasure and then be like, all of which explodes when the trap triggers.
random +1 striking weapon. So I'm gonna pick one.
Ooh,
Oh, hell
what
yeah,
will it
bud.
be? It could be anything.
A mace. That's my
I
guess.
can do anything.
There's the +1 striking nuclear bomb.
All right. It's a +1 striking kukri.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's a knife.
Cool.
No, that
For a second, I was thinking, what if it's a firearm? And then I thought, wait, the kobolds don't even know what guns are.
Yeah, I was like, well, I mean,
They
This is an
do know.
ancient relic handed down from.
Didn't wait when they came in with the
Legendary
kobolds
Big
was like, what's
Ben.
that thing you got on you? And clean. There was all a question of.
Yeah, well, they know what guns are now.
oh, I think I
Yeah, but they would have already had this presumably when we got here, right?
So yeah,
I guess they could have just not known what it was.
+1
Anyway.
striking kukri.
Hell yeah.
Although, well, it's not magical, so I think you know what a kukri is. There is a fear gem. A fear.
The fear.
Yeah.
The fear.
Yeah, it gives you imitating strike. So I read some last campaign.
And a bottle with a dark mass in it that speaks to you.
Oh.
Like,
No.
Like, actually, as you pick up the bottle, the mass inside shifts and then says, "Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that I'd be trapped in here forever with those wretched little lizards. Are you
Huh?
brave heroes here to rescue me?"
What the fuck?
what am I hearing?
It's this bottle.
What?
Let me see it.
I think that answers your question.
I'm not a bottle. I'm a person, but I was trapped here by the kobold shaman.
Okay, first
Tried to
things first. Oh, sorry, go on.